Hello, welcome to the Wise Way to Success podcast. And you know what time it is, right? We're heading to 2021. Wow, the year went fast, and I know the way people feel about this year, I think that's probably a good thing. Okay, so let's talk about goals. What a great way to talk about something that is super important before we start the new year, which is the power of goal setting. Let's talk about goals, and as a coach, by the way, for those who don't know me, my name is Robert Wise. I'm the host of the Wise Way to Success podcast. And as a coach, my job is to help people achieve their goals. So I could actually say goals is my specialty. So let's make your goals a reality. So what is the difference between a goal and a wish? A goal has a plan. A goal has substance. A goal has an end date, a start date, and something that you're actually working towards. So let's turn your wishes or your dreams into a reality by making sure that we are setting SMART goals. I'm sure you've all heard that, SMART, SMART goals, right? Specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, timely. So you want to make sure that your goal is specific. Do you know how many times someone comes into my office and they say to me, I just want to start my own business. Okay. That does not sound like a goal. That sounds like a wish. So how do you turn that into a goal? So the first thing I ask my client whenever they tell me their wish/goal, how important is that to you? From 1 to 10. 1 being not important, 10 being super important. And they'll tell me, it's 11. It's beyond important. Okay. So that's something that you actually really want. Perfect. So let's talk about it. Why is this important to you? It's really important to know why you want to do this, why you want to start your business, why you want to lose 5 pounds, why you want to, buy a house. Why is it important? Because if you know why you want to do something, it will have more meaning. So you want to give the goal meaning. That's number 1. Give the goal meaning. Make it something that you actually know you want and why you want it. Okay, so let's talk about specific. How do you make a goal specific? You got to be clear on what it is you want. I want to start my own business is vague. It's not clear. It's not. What would be clear? Well, I want to start my own printing business. Why? Because I want to be able to help people in the world of printing. Okay, how important is starting your own printing business? It's a 10. Why is it a 10? Because it's always been a passion of mine, and I have such high skills in the world of printing. And I know that I can do something really amazing with that ability. Okay. So you want to start your own printing business. Okay. And it's a 10. Yes. Okay. So what would you do, or what would you need to do to start this so this becomes something that's actually going to happen? Well, I don't know. I guess the first thing I would do would be looking into a location. Okay, looking into a location. So now is where we can go more razor sharp and more specific. Okay. What makes you need a location for this? Well, I don't have the ability to do this at my home. I would need a specific space to do the printing. Okay, what kind of space? A big space. A space that would allow me to have 2 big machines. Okay. And where would you find this space? How would you know where it is? Well, I would need to look online. Okay. And when would you look online for this space? Soon. Soon. Okay. When I hear the word soon, that's like telling somebody at a job, when will I get this done? Soon. When will I be able to complete this project? Soon. Soon is not the right word. Soon is not a plan. Soon is not specific. We go back to the word vague. I don't want vagueness. Vagueness doesn't mean it's going to happen. So I'll tell my client, okay, soon. give me, please, a time frame, a date. Give me something to work with so this actually happens. Okay. Wednesday. Wednesday of this week? Yes. Perfect. What time on Wednesday would you be looking for this space? 2:00. Okay, 2:00. And where would you be at 2:00 that you would be able to look at this space? I'd be at my house, on my computer. Where? In my office. Perfect. So why don't you put that into your calendar that on Wednesday at 2:00, you will be in your office looking for a space. How much time do you need? 20 minutes to a half an hour. Perfect. Put it into your agenda. Schedule it the same way you would schedule a meeting with a worker, with a boss, and with a friend. If you want to get something done, then you need to make sure that you are scheduling it in. Treat your goals as important as you would treat anything. I'm actually very curious when people tell me their goals are 10 to 11 and they don't do it. But it's a 10, it's 11, it means something to you. Why are you not taking care of this? Why are you not scheduling this in? What kind of message are you saying to yourself if you don't? It's not important, but it is important. It's a 10 or 11. If it wasn't a 10 or 11, I'd understand. Okay, so let's get laser sharp. Let's schedule it in. Let's make it specific. Let's measure it. So I'm a big believer on the closed loop system. I actually wrote that in my book, How to Sell the Wise Way. It's called a 6-week closed loop system. What does that mean? It means I give myself 6 weeks. 6 weeks to measure my progress. Where do I want to be in 6 weeks? And every week I check to see how close am I to my 6-week mark. And it's okay if you're not close. Maybe you need to readjust. Maybe you're like, you know what? I'm really not where I want to be. Maybe I need to schedule more time. Maybe I actually need to do this on this day instead of that day. This is not about criticizing yourself or saying, I didn't do well. It's about adjusting. It's about working with yourself to achieve your goal. So make sure that you put it in. Make sure that you are also being mindful that you are working towards the goal to be completed. Don't let the goal just fall. Don't let the goal just escape you, because it's important to you and you do not want to send that kind of message to yourself. So I would encourage you all to write down your goal. Make sure it's specific. Make sure it has meaning. Make sure it's realistic. I mean, I've gotten a lot of people who are like, I want to win a lottery and I want to buy a mansion. I want to do this. I want to do that. Okay. But let's make sure our goals are realistic. They're attainable. That's super important. But in most cases, usually we have a goal and it's usually something that we really can achieve, but we do something called self-sabotage. Self-sabotage is when we actually don't schedule something in, or we avoid looking for something that we know will benefit our goal. That is self-sabotage. So I don't want you to give in to the self-sabotage. I want you to be able to do your goal by making yourself accountable. Procrastination is not healthy. It creates anxiety and depression. So you don't want to avoid something or not do something. You need to be able to do it for yourself, for your well-being, and for your peace of mind. So I want to talk really quickly about one of my favorite stories. I think it's kind of relevant here and basically in life in general. It's the story of 2 wolves. So let's talk about these 2 wolves. A little boy and his grandfather go into the woods and they see 2 wolves. One wolf is mean, is cruel, is angry, hateful. The other wolf is loving, kind, compassionate. And the little boy sees the 2 wolves, the angry wolf and the loving wolf, and he says to his grandfather, Grandpa, which of these wolves is going to win? And the grandfather says, the one you feed. That's the one that's going to win. So how is that story relevant to your life? Because we all have an internal struggle. We all have that good wolf and that angry wolf. And sometimes they're battling with each other. Your good wolf could tell you, you could do it. Your bad wolf could say, oh no, you don't have the skills for that. Your good wolf could say, give it a try. The bad wolf will say, please, You're going to fall on your face and you'll look like an idiot. So which of the wolves do you want to win? Do you want it to be the wolf that's going to take you to achieve your success and your goals? Or do you want it to be the wolf that's going to keep you back? Be mindful of which wolf you feed when you start to set your goals. Make sure you're feeding the wolf that's going to take you to the top and not pull you down to the bottom. Let's bring in 2021 on a high note. Let's make your goals a reality. So wishing you all a very happy new year. Looking forward to more podcasts coming in 2021. It's been an amazing time. I'm super excited about the podcast and all the amazing feedback that I've been getting. Have a wonderful day and wishing you a wise way to be successful. Have a good one. Happy New Year.